stop overloading your charts. You do not need to have a whole bunch of indicators lined up in order to make a successful trade. What you're actually looking to do is simplify your charts.
Only 3 indicators you need on your chart. Keep it clean, and we're gonna clean up your charts in just a few minutes here. Chaos. Chaos of the mind. Chaos with too many things on the charts. There's lines to the left of them, to the right of them. I don't know what to do. You're gonna have signal conflicts because what? If you have too many indicators, one's telling you to buy, one's telling you to sell, another one's telling you to hold, you don't even know what's going on. Then on top of that, you will have delayed action. You're not going to be decisive. You can't be decisive if you have way too many things out there telling you what to do. You'll have analysis paralysis, and it'll be impossible to make decisions. When you are setting things up for your trade, you want it to be clear. You're about to put money on the line. Do you want to be sitting there like, oh, is this the level? Is it really breaking? Is it not? Well, if you've got way too many things to look at, it's nearly impossible. You can't do that to yourself, everybody. So we got to think about what the setups are that you need to focus on, and we've got a few that are the most important. Hey, everybody, it's the volume weighted average price. Stop me if you heard this before. This gives you that exact price, and it's like a moving average where the average buyers and sellers based on volume are getting prints. Now, is it always the be-all, end-all? Not necessarily, but what it can give you is when a stock is going explosive up or a place to pull back into for support, and it works in both directions. You can find yourself with resistance, again on the way upside for support, place to get out of shorts, engineer longs, a place to cover shorts, maybe look for shorts, reversals as it breaks back above. It gives you a nice line in the sand to have a bit of a directional bias where you're gonna trade. Now the next one is super important, volume. Everything is about volume. Where people are trading, how much are they trading? Because I'll tell you right now, the difference between a good breakout and a bad one oftentimes is gonna be volume. Same stock, pre-market break, you can see the huge volume candle with a little bit of follow through and then even less after the fact. Does the break hold? No. Is it a good up day? Yeah, it's okay. But the break doesn't hold, as opposed to explosive, holding higher volumes in the next 3 or 4 candles. And what do? You get a successful break, you get extension. When you are in the trade, or you're looking to add, or should I be taking profit here? Look at that volume. Is it still churning through volume on the way to the upside? It's a great way to be able to judge those breakouts. And you can differentiate between those high odd breakout trades where there's participation by institutions and retail, and the low volume ones where you're the only one buying and you don't want to get caught holding out that bag. The third one is your key levels. This is what traders do in the morning when they're going through their watch list. You've got to try to find key areas to try to transact at. Prior closes, prior day lows, so that when you see a stock break down in a range, you've got target areas to enter. It's a good way to narrow down where you want to trade. It gives you exit stops, entries, take profits as well. You could get your final target for and out at a bottom, at a prior low. It's very important to have an idea of where you want to start executing a trade, where you want to hold it to, and where you're going to get out. And what I want everyone to do is take this challenge. I know everyone wants to have indicators out the wazoo, but can you have your trend bias set up looking at the volume weighted average price? Key price levels, lock that in, have volume out there. I don't want to see anybody with a chart that doesn't have volume on it. You need to know if there's other people participating. It's not an exciting trade if nobody else is in it. That's the reality. You don't get momentum without volume. That's where you get suckered into breakouts. And then you can execute your trades with good stop losses, good take profits, and good structure. All you need right now, VWAP, volume, key levels. That's what I want to see, and then we can get that clutter out of your chart.
Just those 3 points will change your complete look, make your chart simpler, and the trades will happen easier. Make it as simple as possible. Those are 3 excellent areas to start with. The indicators are key. You just have to know how to use them. The more basic it is, the more advanced your trading will become. Trust me when we tell you that one. Try it right now. I love that challenge that Neil gave you all. Go for it right here, right now. That's a great lesson. Simple charts, simple trades. Do it and let us know. Get that going ASAP.